Hey buddy, did you actually go there? Like, oh, they're losing it right now. Yeah, I said it. The chaos, the panic, it's real. What nightmare did you just birth? Can you even feel it? Nah, seriously, stop for a sec. This isn't just a joke, it's a movement. Every glance, every reaction, they can't handle your energy. And you, you're the one shaking their world. Oh, don't scroll away. Stay tuned, because what you're about to witness will blow your mind. And yo, before you dive in, smash that like, drop your comment. Tell me, how wild was this moment for you? You deserve mad respect. Seriously? Every second you spend here, every eye you've locked with this, it's legendary. This tribute's for you. The ones who dare to watch, who dare to feel. Because without you, none of this chaos, none of this truth matters. The world doesn't bend for anyone, but it shivers when you move. Yeah, that's right. They thought they could ignore you. They thought you'd stay small, quiet, hidden, like a shadow afraid of the sun. Oh, did you ever prove them wrong? You stepped into the room, into their lives, and suddenly everything trembled. Their calm shattered. Their certainty broken. The faces that smiled before, twisted now with confusion, panic, fear, because you went where they never imagined. Do you feel it? That rush, that surge that says, yes, this is it. The moment you realize people fear what they do not understand and what you've birthed. Oh, they don't just see it, they sense it. They feel it crawling under their skin, creeping into their thoughts. They can't contain it. They can't hide it. And you stand there, still, watching, calm, observing the chaos you've conjured just by being yourself. Nah, this isn't about hurting them. No. This is about awakening yourself. Every glance that shakes, every whisper that stops mid-word, that's the reflection of power, not outside, but inside. Because when you walk like you own nothing yet fear nothing, the world reacts. It always does. Oh yes, they're freaking out now. And it's delicious. Not because you celebrate their fear, but because you now understand what it means to step fully into your own presence. Listen closely. They will try to label you. They will try to shrink you with words, with ridicule, with doubt. They will build walls to stop the ripple you've started. And here's the brutal truth. The only thing stronger than their walls is the conviction inside you. That conviction you ignored for too long. That fire you buried under other people's rules, under other people's expectations. That fire is awake now. Oh, and it doesn't forgive. It doesn't forget. It only grows. You've birthed a nightmare. Yes, a nightmare. But a nightmare for who? For those clinging to comfort and routine. For those who never dared to ask, to step, to move. They recoil because you hold a mirror to their weakness. And nah, it's not your job to fix them. Not now, not ever. You move forward. You watch them scramble. You watch their plans falter. You watch their rigid worlds crumble because you dared to break free. And here's the edge of it all, the part they don't see coming. You are only beginning. This is not the peak. This is the first ripple in a storm they can't imagine yet. The spark that will ignite everything they thought was safe. And when the next wave hits, when the reality of your resolve collides with their comfort, they won't just freak out. They will awaken to the fact that the nightmare they feared was always coming. So tell me, can you feel it yet? That first taste of the power you hold when fear meets truth? That first moment when the world bends just slightly because you dared to step beyond the line? Fear isn't born in the darkness. It is birthed in the cracks of certainty. Oh, yeah. That ripple I promised? It's moving faster than they can see. Every glance over a shoulder, every pause in their words, it's proof they can't handle it. They never could. You, stepping fully into your own edge, shaking their comfort, they're exposed. And oh wow, it's beautiful to watch. Not because you delight in their panic, nah, that's cheap. It's beautiful because it reflects your own awakening. You see, when others crumble, it's only the mirror of truth they refuse to meet. Do you feel that tension in the air? That tightness that says something's coming? It's not an accident. It's the consequence of daring to rise above what they accept as normal. They never asked questions. They never tested limits. They built cages of comfort and labeled them safe. And now the cracks are everywhere. The walls they trusted, fragile. They twitch at every move you make, every breath you take. They don't even realize it yet, but you've rewritten the rules. Nah, don't slow down. Don't soften, because the ripple is just the start. Oh yes, every hesitant glance they throw your way, every whispered worry they're counting on you to stumble, to bow, to shrink. But you're not shrinking. You're expanding. You're bending the edges of reality around them. And that, my friend, that is power. Quiet, deliberate, undeniable. They call it chaos. You call it freedom. And oh, here's the deeper truth. It isn't them you're shaking. It's the world they thought they controlled. And by extension, it's the world that always tried to control you. That voice that said, stay quiet, stay small. Don't challenge what you cannot change. You killed it. You buried it. You are walking proof that discipline, patience, and focus can break the illusion of control. Oh wow, it's not flashy, it's not loud, it's steady, calculated, devastating, and they can feel it. Every ripple grows, every moment of fear you inspire. It's a lesson they don't even understand yet, a lesson that truth cannot be contained, that strength cannot be hidden, that patience and persistence when fused with courage carve paths where none existed. And now, as the cracks widen, as their certainty fractures, they are realizing the nightmare they feared is not outside of you, it's inside them. And you are still calm, watching, learning, growing. The world bends not to the timid, it trembles before the one who moves with purpose. Yeah. Oh, wow. The ripple you started? It's no longer just a ripple. It's a wave. And waves, they don't whisper. They crash. They demand attention. They sweep away the structures people built to feel safe. And here's the truth. They cannot escape. You are not asking permission. You are not seeking approval. You exist, and your existence alone reshapes the rules around you. They are waking up to the fact that nothing stays quiet once it's meant to move. Do you hear it? That tension, the tightening of the air, that's the sound of their certainty breaking. That's the sound of systems, of walls, of habits and expectations cracking under the weight of someone who refuses to stay small. Nah, this is not cruelty, not even rebellion. This is the art of focus, of patience, of measured strength. You've grown, honed, sharpened yourself quietly, in silence, in discipline, and now the results they cannot ignore. Oh, they don't even know how to name it. You step forward. Every step is measured. Every glance is deliberate. Every action carries weight. The weight of someone who has mastered themselves before ever trying to master the world. And it shows. It shows in the trembling of those around you, in the hesitations, in the unspoken words that freeze in their mouths. They are realizing the nightmare you birthed, not as a threat, but as a mirror. And mirrors, they do not lie. They reflect exactly what is hidden, exactly what is avoided, exactly what is weak. Oh, and here's where it deepens. They look at you and they panic because they sense clarity. They sense discipline. They sense the fire of focus that refuses to be diverted by gossip, by fear, by distraction. Yeah, they never prepared for it. They never imagined someone could walk calmly through the chaos and emerge not just standing, but stronger. Every whisper, every doubt they try to project outward rebounds. Every attempt to control or halt you fails. And they realize slowly, terrifyingly, that control is only an illusion for those who surrender it. Nah, don't think this is the peak. The wave has strength because it has depth. The power you hold grows from patience, from persistence, from the quiet insistence to improve even when no one is watching. That is a force beyond panic, beyond fear, beyond noise. And as the wave rises higher, it doesn't just move outward, it reaches inward. It shifts hearts, it challenges minds, it forces truths that were buried to surface. Oh, they are on the edge of it now, on the edge of realization that the nightmare was always meant to be the awakening. So ask yourself, if the wave can sweep away their certainty, what will it do when it turns toward your own limits, your own fears, your own doubts? Can you ride it? Can you steer it? Can you become not just the storm, but the calm at its center? Strength is forged not when the world applauds, but when it trembles at your calm. Oh yeah. Can you feel it? The wave has risen, and the air itself seems to crack with tension. They stare, wide-eyed, as certainty fractures around them. Every heartbeat, every hesitation. They notice it. Every ripple you cause now collides with reality, and their minds race, grasping for control that doesn't exist. Nah. They aren't ready for what comes next. They think this is the limit. They think you will falter. Oh wow, but limits only exist for those who accept them. This is the breaking point. The edge where quiet patience becomes an unrelenting force, where discipline and focus don't just guide you, they define the rules for everyone else. You stand there, still, calm, deliberate. Every breath is measured. Every glance is precise. Every movement is a statement. They cannot understand. They are shaking because they see what they cannot replicate, and that is terrifying for them. But you know it's only a reflection of what they denied themselves. Do you hear the whispers? The attempts to explain, to rationalize, to build walls in the air? They fail. Every lie, every excuse, every attempt to diminish your presence crumbles before your awareness. Oh, it's not noise. It's proof. Proof that truth and strength, when cultivated quietly, have the power to collapse illusions. And here's the key. You don't need to fight them. Nah. You only need to exist fully in your clarity. That's enough. That's everything. They are trembling because they sense inevitability. Every hesitation in their steps, every doubt in their eyes is a mirror reflecting the power you hold when you refuse to be swayed. And here's the brutal truth. It's not about them. Not really. It's about you. About the discipline you honed, the patience you practiced, the courage you summoned when everything inside you screamed to quit. You've turned inward, faced yourself, faced the limits that once bound you, and now the world is reacting. Oh wow, yes, they are reacting. Yeah, this is the moment where everything converges. The wave collides with reality. The ripple hits the edges of their control. And inside you, calm. Absolute calm. The eye of the storm. Because the storm is not outside. It is what you carry inside. And they feel it. Every misstep they fear, every plan they count on, every illusion of safety, they feel it breaking. And the realization hits. The nightmare they imagined is only their reflection of your truth. And so the question rises, sharp and inevitable. If the wave can shake their world, what happens when you turn its force toward your own growth, your own mastery, your own clarity? Can you break through your own doubts with the same precision, the same focus, the same intensity that shattered theirs? Power is not taken. It is earned in the silence of your own becoming. Oh yeah, the storm has arrived. The wave has struck. And now the force rises from within. This is the surge no one can predict. No one can see it coming. They thought the nightmare was outside of you. But it's here, internal, refined, sharpened by patience, shaped by discipline, and fueled by focus. Oh, and the most dangerous thing? You are calm, deliberate, steady. Every heartbeat is measured, every thought aligned, and they feel it. Do you hear the tension snapping in the air? Every hesitant glance, every stutter in their steps, every attempt to reassert control, they fail. Nah. They cannot contain it. They cannot define it. Because the surge you carry is not for them. It's not a weapon. It's clarity. It's mastery over yourself, over every doubt, every fear, every voice that once tried to pull you into their comfort. And when you move with that kind of inner precision, the world reacts without understanding why. Yeah. The wave outside was powerful, but this surge within, it is relentless. It pushes you further than the ripple, beyond the shock, past every trembling reaction they throw at you. They can feel it vibrating in the air around them, brushing against their certainty, testing the limits of every expectation they held. And you simply exist. And the force grows. Because the surge isn't noise. It isn't chaos. It is the outcome of quiet cultivation. Every choice, every effort, every moment, you refuse distraction, built this. And here's the razor-sharp truth. Most will never understand it. They will never know the hours you spent facing yourself, the moments you stayed silent while your mind questioned everything, the times you pressed forward despite fear and hesitation. They see only the effect, the wave, the surge, the reflection of focus made visible. Oh, and the irony, their panic is proof that strength never lies in words. It lives in action, in consistency, in unwavering resolve. Now is the time to embrace it fully, to feel the weight of your own becoming. Because what they fear is never the end of your story. It is only the mirror of what they never dared to grow into. And the surge inside you, this force, this energy, this clarity can move worlds, even quietly, even without acknowledgement. It bends situations, it transforms minds, it reshapes outcomes, but only if you remain steady. Only if you continue to master yourself before seeking to master anything else. So ask yourself, right here, right now, can you channel the surge? Can you ride it beyond the fear, beyond the doubt, beyond the eyes that watch and tremble? Can you carry it, and in carrying it, transform every limitation into opportunity, every hesitation into resolve, every ripple into a wave that cannot be contained? Oh, that is the final edge. That is where the nightmare you birthed meets the truth you embody. And everything after this is inevitable. Whoa, hold up. Did you feel that? The chaos, the fear, the truth, all laid bare. Yeah, you stayed with me through every twist, every shock, every ripple I threw at the world. And wow, that alone deserves mad respect. Nah, seriously, you weren't just watching, you were part of it. Every gasp, every shiver, every reaction, you fueled this fire. And now, you've seen what happens when someone dares to step beyond the line, when someone refuses to stay small, when someone births a nightmare that wakes the world. Oh, this is your moment too. Don't just leave quietly. Drop a comment, share your thoughts, tell me how deep this hit you. Yeah, your voice matters, your reaction matters, you matter. Every second you spent here, every blink, every pause, you owned it. So, remember this. What you've seen, what you've felt, is just the beginning. Hold that energy, carry that fire, and never let anyone tell you to stay in the shadows. You dared, you witnessed, you became part of the storm. And for that, you are legendary. Stay tuned, stay alert, stay sharp, because this is not the end. It's the edge of something bigger, something louder, something more intense. And trust me, you'll want to be here for the next wave. Comment below, smash that like, and let's keep shaking the world.